Welcome to Sunrise Book Reading. We're on Chapter 4 with Lord Change My Attitude Before It's Too Late. And this book is written from James MacDonald. So in this chapter it's all about contentment. So on 1 Timothy chapter 6 to 10 you can read, contentment is a kind of a nice word. Isn't it, is what it says in the book. Contentment is a satisfaction with God's sufficient provision. Contentment means to rest in what one already have and seek nothing more. And that's hard. That's hard to do. Contentment has a partner like salt and pepper, and contentment partner is godliness. For an example, godliness and prosperity, godliness and poverty, godliness and power, godliness and family harmony, godliness and ministry success is no great gain. Godliness and contentment is great gain. So, nothing else comes close. So contentment step 1 is look to eternity. And Paul wrote, "For we have brought nothing into the world, so we cannot take anything of it with us." So there's a story here in the book, and I'd like to tell you about this young pastor. And he just became pastor, and he didn't have a suit for his first funeral service. So he went to the thrift shop, and there was a lady helping him out, and he said, "How come there's so many black suits here?" And she said, "Well, the funeral home donated all these black suits because they shut down." And he thought, "Oh dear." But he bought one because it was a very good price. So he was performing his first funeral, and while he was speaking, he put his hand, or he tried to put a hand in a pocket, and there was no pocket. And so he thought for a second, oh yes, a dead person doesn't need pockets. So a dead person can't take anything with them. So that is one of the messages in the book here. So contentment step 2 is enough is enough. Can we say enough is enough? A lot of times we want to buy a new car or a new dress or new shoes, and we think it's going to make us so happy, but it doesn't last long. So that is a big danger. So if you read 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 9, "But those who want to get rich fall into a temptation and snare. A fool is a person who has no discernment." Maybe we think we have discernment when we desire things. So let's talk solution. And in the book it says, seek contentment, and that it is a choice, and we have a choice to be content. Come to a place where you really believe that more does not equal happier. Cultivate the capacity to say, "I have enough." And that's really hard for me because I like new things and I like to go shopping, and I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. So this is not easy. So contentment is a choice. So we need to put off covetousness and put on contentment. Paul said in Philippians chapter 4:11, "I have learned to be content in whatever circumstance I am in." Amen. So stay tuned for chapter 5. Thank you for listening.